2v2 all-in potential on the info bot lane as we go into game now. Yeah.
Yeah, we are now loading in. Are we going to see any... I don't want to say cheesy, but are we going to see any spicy level 1 starts?
I want to see 5v5. Instantly, level 1. Go.
Well, it doesn't look like that's what we're going to get. Invul fanning out in what looks to be a 5-point.
This is like the bane of Invul esports. It's like every game is either 5-man or a later fade nowadays.
And it is just going to be a standard 5-point from both teams. I think this is the first 5-point start we've seen this evening. I think we've seen attempted level 1s in all 3 of the other games.
Ooh, favorite skin in this game? Go.
All out KDA Seraphine.
I thought so.
Is that even a question?
Nay.
You know how much I play that champion, Dave.
Yeah.
That was always going to be my answer. What about you? Favorite skin in this game? Go.
Captain Gangplank. Yeah.
Of course, it would be the Gangplank skin.
Yeah. It's a personal favorite. Tobias Faye loves that skin too.
Yeah. And it's going to be Judgy Rocks picking up the Skarner Shrine, getting himself a little bit extra gold. And I'm getting called the S word in Twitch.
Wait, I'm watching this Twitch stream again instead of watching Discord stream.
God damn it, Dave. And it's going to be bot side starts this time for both junglers. So it'll be the top lane Scuttle Crab that gets fought over in the early game.
Oh, a very exciting fight. I'd imagine J4 picks her up quite easily. J4's clear is a bit slower than.
And we do see Gardevoir actually looking for the fake leash on that top side. Gonna show it into lane a little bit later.
I think he will miss 1 minion worth of XP.
Very, very possibly. But Invul won't have that information necessarily as to where their junglers started.
Oh, he doesn't actually miss the minion. He picked it 2 off. Alright.
No, he missed... I don't know if he missed one.
No, he picked it up. He showed up in lane with 1 melee and 3 range left, and he had 2 CS already.
And we do already see Judgy looking for that poke with those Caitlyn autos. Weebly using the notes as well for that extra range.
Yeah.
A lot of poke coming out in the mid and bot lanes from Invul already.
I don't like this.
From who?
I noticed this a lot from when I was playing too, but trading level 1 that aggressively on GP is actually more painful than waiting for like a level 3 or level 2, because you have access to the barrel, so you can just slow Q auto attack.
Yeah.
But level 1, your Q just chews through your mana faster than Malphite's Q would normally either.
Okay. Another headshot connecting onto Infowars Disciple. Lots of poke going through from the Invul bot lane here. Can we keep a somewhat regular check on the NASA stacks as well, please?
Oh, yeah.
As the beat drop connects. Okay. Our production is currently making a cup of tea, so we won't be able to check in on the NASA stacks for a while. But no, that's fine.
The Nasus is having a pretty fun time alone, not being poked out too hard, dealing through everything else.
Gangplank grabbing a couple of those grass procs, but you can't really stop him with that parlay. And we are going to see the fight over the top lane Scuttle. Ezzy going to contest Vilestorm, grabbing the Shrine. No, doesn't quite manage to get off. Stun is going to come down though. And Ezzy going to start to win out this fight. Orianna gets the first roam though, dodges out on the flag and drag for Ezzy though. SS Friendship dies to the fight. Can Ezzy manage to sneak himself out here? Black forward from Jim does find the kill. Flash QW auto. That's first blood onto the Orianna. Double buffs as well for the Gosport Gods mid lane. SS Friendship
very painful
for that one.
Yeah. Very unfortunate too. I think honestly Ezzy should have just left that, said yeah, you can take it, it's fine. It's going to clear his Krugs or something.
Big wave being shoved in here onto Yuri Undertones, but he is going to be able to pick up most of that farm on the Nasus.
And it'll be a slight CS advantage.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah. That is pretty healthy.
Diving forward on to Weebly. The stun from the Attract and Repel is going to be popped. The Wimble going to come down as well. Weebly getting destroyed down. His shield's going to come out from the surround sound, and he is going to be able to flash himself away to safety. Heal burned as well by Judgy for only the ignite of IWD.
I think if
Chunks the one to Slimy Salad. Are they going to find the kill here? Judgy Rock, one auto flashes forward.
Yeah, it is.
One Attract Repel going to come down on to the Caitlyn though, and Infowars Disciple dropping with the exhaust.
Did they get second too? They walked forward.
Possibly could have, but going to be able to find one, trading that back, getting that Caitlyn ahead. But it is a slight CS lead for the Yasuo.
Which is not something we would have expected. We were expecting the Yasuo rogue to play a little bit weaker, but early on. Mid lane, it's like being snowballed quite a lot into Oriana's favor. A slight CS deficit, yeah, but has TP, so it can come back, make up for it.
Yeah. Although both mid laners with TP.
See, now the Nasus is struggling, but you don't have mana on the GP, so how can you...
We're up to 78 stacks in the Nasus, by the way. Sorry to interject. 81 as we check it.
Approaching that 150-200 time slot, yeah.
And I mean, I don't know top lane, I don't know Nasus, so I don't know if this is a good stack times for the Nasus. You'll have to let me know on that.
Regarding Nasus is, if you let him get more than 150 stacks in about 15 minutes, then you usually aren't putting enough pressure or control over him.
Okay.
And normally if he gets something to like 250 and you don't slow down his tempo, you're actually at a risk of losing.
Right, okay. But interestingly, if we look at the jungle, Ezzy is about a 1 camp advantage, even though he did die in that topside Scuttlecrab skirmish. So just farming a little bit more efficiently than Vilestorm here. But I feel like the game... Oh, Vilestorm looking for a gank here on to Urianto's. Flash, Flag, and Drag going to be flashed away by the Nasus.
I don't think that's worth it.
Good reaction.
The flash on the jungler is more valuable than the flash on the top laner.
I would have to agree.
I would have preferred seeing maybe like a small flank behind the try into the EQ, forcing the flash by itself.
It does open up for a potential regank though in that top lane. We do see Urianto's back though, and he might potentially use the TP, but it looks like he's just going to run back to lane. Knowing that the Jarvan is top, Ezzy could look for this dragon as well to get the game, to get the dragon rolling, and he has, indeed.
Oriana is ahead of the Victor in rotation.
But it is 4 versus 3, and TP is available for Urianto's in this top side, so they could look for a potential fire. Gangplank ult gonna come down.
TP coming down too.
Yep. Just wanting to get to the fight early, making sure his team can secure the dragon. Are they going to let him stack it? No, they're not.
But this is huge, because now Gangplank just gets to free push, free farm, get it maybe like a plate.
But this does secure a nice early dragon for Invul. Mountain Dragon, definitely not a bad one to secure as your first Drake. Little bit of extra resistance when you do have champions on your roster that are going to be building those resistances anyway. And Infowars and Slummy Salad just continuing to take poke. They don't seem to be hard losing the lane, but they are just taking a lot of poke.
Oh no. Wow. That was a tower shot with the EQ, yeah.
A lot of Nasus damage. And Vilestorm now looking for a gank. Judgy Rock's going to not quite escape the knockup. Going to get missed the flag and drag though by Vilestorm. I was expecting that to connect. Invul Disciple going to claim the kill onto Judgy Rock's Cataclysm onto Weebly. He doesn't have a flash. He's going to go down. Vilestorm finding that one. Ezzy now, the third Lamb to the Slaughter, impaling Slimy Salad under the turret, but that Rel doesn't take damage. Infowars Disciple looking for the kill is going to find it with that Steel Tempest and just barely...
Oh, he needed to auto-attack a minion!
The minions!
Yeah, the Vamp Scepter, just Q!
And what looked like an absolute train wreck in the bot lane for Invul does still end up very much in the favor of Gosport Gods. But managing to get at least one kill off the end of it, and I think it was a shutdown as well onto the Yasuo there for Ezzy.
That's actually quite unfortunate. I'm not sure if you saw, but when the Jarvan altered the Cataclysm onto the Seraphine, and the Skarner was just like, oh, well, guess I'm just playing like border defense. I can't walk in. I can't really do much anything else.
Yeah, I'm just a bit stuck. But Urianto seems, other than the one attempt top lane that got his flash, which is nearly now half back on the cooldown. Half the cooldown has come around, has been allowed to free farm. And as we come up to the 10-minute mark, it'll be interesting when we next get a chance to have a quick look at that stack total. It was on 78 about 4 minutes ago.
I imagine it should be about 110 by now.
We could get a quick look at that stack total. That'd be great.
It's quite far.
Oh, did you? I didn't see it.
147.
147. So he's going to hit 150.
Ahead, yeah.
He is going to hit 150 before 10 minutes. And he hits a minion and goes above.
Yeah, you'll get the +6 from the cannon and 3+3, so it's like 15. It'll be like 160 or so, yeah.
Yeah, so he's from what you're saying, quite ahead of the curve.
Yeah, he is.
Is he going to go for a scuttle in the top river, but going to realize he can't win that fight and just leave? Is about a 1,500 gold lead for Gosport Gods at the moment, but I don't think with the scaling that Invul have, they will be too worried. at this moment in time. I think they will be relatively relaxed.
The Nasus is very low mana. If GP abuses this by putting more aggressive barrels, he could actually just heavily punish and even kill Nasus here. Both junglers are top side, and Skarner will be to the lane first, so we'll see. Skarner does have the blue smite and is wrapping around the tri-bush.
But
so
God of War does have the oranges. He can just eat some of that citrus. Cannon Barrage going to come down as well, but the slow going to tag on from Ezzy with the chilling smite. Going to be popped. Is he going to find the stun? Doesn't look like he's going to be able to catch him. God of War is being allowed to run out of the way. He does have the flash as well, so can flash over the wall. Victor and Orianna both roaming up. Gravity Field going to come down, force the flash into the Baron Pit from God of War. Nothing else going to come of it, but does burn a big summoner off the gangplank.
Oh. Nah, yeah, you can't do anything there, it's unfortunate. Yeah, if he did, it's just game over, mate. Blue Spike Ghost? Yeah, good luck. I'll see you in Ghostbusters.
But yeah, this game feels like it's been quite low action so far. Do you get NASA stacks for queuing barrels?
I have no clue. Nasus has never queued my barrels.
Okay. Thought I would check, considering you are the gangplank. you are the league's gangplank aficionado, so I thought I would check. Oh,
I am
right.
gangplank.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Dave is just gangplank. I forget. And I was kind of hoping you'd know that because we did just see the barrel getting queued by your undertones, but obviously that's one we can look at afterwards. Or if anyone knows in Twitch chat, let me know.
No, you can't stack on Nasus on the GP barrels, sorry.
You can't?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Minions, monster, enemy champions. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, but you can stack pets as well. You can stack Tibbers, right?
Yeah, but it's counted as a minion. The barrel isn't though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There is worth like 3 gold, I believe.
You can stack wards, apparently, as Nasus. So
yeah.
Maybe you can stack barrels.
No, you can't stack barrels.
Oh, okay. Dave has decided.
Yeah, I refuse to acknowledge.
Second dragon is now alive, though. We are going to see a potential fight here. Ezzy and Vilestorm both posturing for vision. Bot lane's neither really in the area. Vilestorm going to wrap around and sitting in that pixel bush as the control ward is cleared. Now going to walk back in and get another control ward down. He can't stack. Yeah, okay, you are correct, Dave. He can't stack barrels. But it's Juka jamming and Vilestorm looking for this Ocean Drake. SS Friendship and Ezzy not going to really contest, but no one actually committing to the dragon. And yeah, it just seems like everyone's chilling. Trying to get the shove mid to drop the Rift Herald before committing, though. It looks like Vilestorm and Juka jamming. Yeah, Rift Herald is going to go down. And as this final cannon minion does fall,
it does be like 2 plates.
Are going to have full mid lane priority.
2 plates onto Vilestorm actually, since Duke jamming left the area too.
Weebly going to get caught out, potentially. Encore going to come through, caught by the shockwave, catches Duke jamming. Root goes down. Ezzy coming in, and the teleport's going to come in from Yuri Tone. Suppressed down on Vilestorm. He is going to find the kill on Weebly with the Cataclysm. Can they find the kill? The Chaos Storm going to burn away. Ezzy going to pick that one up. And it is jungler for support. Salami Salad going to go in with the knock-up for Impulse. The Cycle coming in with that last breath. That's a Friendship going to be taken very, very low. Left Ray and the Siphoning Strike, though, from the Nasus is going to pick that kill up. They're fighting in the Cannon Barrage. Judgy Rock's kiting around the edge of the fight. Slimy Salad with that remount. Going to find a bit of a flip, but not really any meaningful damage. Headshot. Going to pick up the Rel. Yuri Undertones stacking the Orianna. And there's a plus 12. And a dragon.
Yeah. That's so sad.
But even after a fight like that, the gold lead is only 200 in the favor of Gosport Gods. So 200 gold lead for the Gosport Gods, 2 dragons to Invul, no turrets having fallen yet. And what's the status of the stacks, Mr. Producer?
Oh, it's probably 200 and something by now.
270.
Yeah, he is way ahead.
Minutes. Nasus is so huge. God of War looking for a trade, but the is going to come through. Look at the Siphoning Strike damage, man. It's so insane. Are we? Oh, right. Yeah. Do you want? Can you stream, by the way, so I can? Yeah. Is that right, Eris? Or?
Alright, thank you.
Okay, so what have we missed?
I believe
Not
they
a
took
lot.
Rift Herald. Yeah.
Rift Herald over to the side of Invul. That is on the Nasus.
And then Nasus has Brambleback Vest and TPing down. Is that it? Yeah.
Yep, TPing down to join the fight over Dragon number 3. First Infernal is going to be Infernal Soul. Is he going to look for a potential steal here? And Judgy approaching very separated from his team. Oriana Ball going to be blocking him off. Rel is going to look to engage with that Pheromone to crash down. Encore going to only catch on to 1, but the Magnet Storm is going to come through. Ezzy finding the steal with that Smite. Cataclysm comes down on to 1. Judgy Rock's getting chased off at the side, but isn't going to manage to fall. SS Friendship going big in this team fight. 4-man stun though, coming down from Slimy Salad before he is stacked up by the Nasus. SS Friendship chasing off the Death Ray. Infowars Disciple stunned up, slowed up. Ezzy going to find that one. The headshot or ace in the hole coming through from Judgy.
It is running into his fire.
God of War just trying to buy some time. Stun, the barrel's destroyed, the Death Ray comes through, the notes,
Yikes.
the Victor, the Rift Herald, Invul turning this game on its head, taking a massive lead as we crest the 20-minute mark. 5,000 gold is the current advantage.
This is so unfortunate. From this point on, with how far ahead Nasus is, GP can't actually match the Nasus anymore.
Yeah.
He has to just like pray that Nasus pushes the wave and then backs up so he can collect the wave and take probably Krugs or something on the side.
And is that 3 charges on the turret there for the Herald?
Ooh.
Was that I think that was 3 charges. And we do see in the chat a surrender vote failing for blue team. So Gosport God's obviously not massively happy with how things are going so far. But, you know, going to be playing it out. As it is not lost. We did see what happened in the previous game with Ruined Kings finding a throw to capitalize on. And
Mr. Producer, now that we're actually in a love state, could you like press enter to view the chat? And then could you like scroll all the way to the top?
all chat's turned off. All chat's turned off, I think.
No, I can see it. Yeah.
Oh.
Also, you can't actually click on it. I just want to see if there's any banter at like the first minute or so. Now that the game is like in a loud state. Oh, that's cool.
Looking for a play here with SS Friendship and Ezzy now in the bot lane on to Infowars and Slamy, but nothing gonna come from it. Yasuo though is now halfway to his 10 death power spike, so if that is achieved, it could be kind of worrying signs here for Invul. Yuri Undertone's going to potentially catch on here. Flash over from Juki Jamming, Flag and Drag from Vilestorm. They don't want to take that fight. That's Skarner. Oh, the Encore going to catch the Oriana though. Beautiful from Weebly. The Impale going to come down as well. The stack damage.
That was a max range.
Vilestorm going to get one shot by SS Friendship as well in the mid lane. There's a solo kill for you. It's going to be Scuttle Crab. It's going to be Scuttle Crab. It's going to be Baron. Invul really showcasing some high quality team play in this mid game.
Someone get this nasty Tamana, dude.
Let him stack the Baron.
Give him a frozen heart, dude. Nah, it's still in the game, by the way. Or is there a move?
No, it's still in the game, I think.
Alright. Yeah.
And that is Baron now picked up for Invul. Gold lead ballooning up to about 6.5k.
Oh, he has a Thorn Mill. This is so painful.
And yeah, this is just not looking good for Gospel Gods.
No.
You have to say. Moonstone Renewer picked up and completed by Weebly, working towards what I believe is going to be Staff of Flowing Water. See 2 items on the Caitlyn, 2 items on the Victor, 2 items on the Skarner, and 2.5 items on the Nasus, where we're pretty much only seeing 1.5 items on the members of Gosport Gods. The only one who currently has 2 is Infowars Disciple on their Yasuo. Does have the Grievous Wounds.
Is he building towards
Frozen Heart? Who? Might be, I don't know.
I think they're already built into Frozen Heart.
It builds into Zeke's.
I don't think it's building Zeke's.
You never know. He might be simping for his ADC.
Yeah, he's building Frozen Heart.
A man can.
You could damage, you got massive damage.
A man can but dream that his teammates will play around their ADC. Just because it can't happen to me doesn't mean it can't happen to anyone else. Well, okay, man.
I played around you today,
Aris.
okay? I
Okay,
played around
Aris.
today with Shenlong.
I know the stream can't hear you, but geez, man, thanks. But we are setting up now for Soul Point. Can we get objective timers showing, Eris? 20 seconds until this Inferno Dragon comes up. It will be Soul for Invul. The God of War just getting one shot by the Victor. This Friendship running himself out of the shotgun. We're going to get caught up by the last breath. Encore going to come down. Cataclysm going to find one, and Rel going to find two with that Ferromancy crash down. Yuri Undertones on this Nasus is huge, and Judgy Rock's going to find Info Wars Disciple. Vilestorm going to drop to the Caitlyn damage, and it is a double kill for Judgy Rocks. Can they find any more in the fight? Slimy Salad going to be tagged by the slow. Is he going to be stunned on the roll? Gale Force forward from the Caitlyn. Stun not going to come through, but the Piltover Peacemaker not quite enough. Ezzy going to just pick that one up though with the Sunfire Burn. Immolate passive, finding one. Judgy Rocks looking for Juku jamming. If he fired the ace in the hole there, you would have to imagine it would have picked up the kill.
It wouldn't have picked up the kill. He still had the E on himself.
Okay, but that will be Infernal Soul here for Invul with alongside a 7,000 gold lead.
Oh, that what you say? Infernal Soul. Nasus Q would be painful.
How many stacks is that Nasus on now?
5,000, dude. It doesn't matter anymore.
504 stacks at 25 minutes plus Infernal Soul. Gosport God's bum, I think, is the only real thing you can say. We see another surrender vote failing for Gosport Gods.
Well, they have like one more. No, they had two more people that voted yes than last time.
Yeah.
That's progress. Yeah, you're not. Well, what they gonna do? Make you forfeit?
Yeah, there can be sanctions imposed. Sorry, if there are teams unnecessarily forfeiting games or otherwise. So not something that we would encourage, but I can understand with how this game's gone, how Gosport Gods may be feeling. Yeah. But we shall see. Again, maybe there could be a throw. We have seen it already today.
You see the GP what he's doing? It's like, yeah, right there.
There's not a lot of damage coming out from those barrels.
At this point, right, you can just ignore the GP and just hit the tower.
Nice flash away there from Yuri Undertones, but he's going to get caught in the Cataclysm.
He's going to hit people.
Cannon Barrage, he's 1v5. Is he going to be able to find anything? Massive damage onto both God of War and Vilestorm. But the Encore hits two, or only hits one, sorry, because of the wind. Well, Shockwave only hitting one onto Weebly, though. And it is currently 1-for-1 in the fight. Going to be 2-for-1 as SS Friendship does pick up Salami Salad. God of War escaping on a sliver, but the Death Laser going to clip for the triple. Is this going to be a pentakill for SS Friendship? Juka jamming, going to find Weebly. SS Friendship getting knocked up. Last breath comes down from Infernal Soul, and it's the Quadra for SS Friendship. Can he find the Victor with the pentakill? On day one, SS Friendship on the Victor picks up the pentakill. To what I would imagine rounds out game 4 of the day. Pentakill for SS Friendship.
Someone
day one of the season. We have already seen a penta. This season of UNL is going to be a banger.
Someone give this man his soft serve with a flake in the middle, dude.
I do not think this man will get his Victor very often.
I don't think so.
After the showing he has shown today is not going to be getting that Victor too regularly in the rest of this season. I cannot see it happening myself. I don't know about you, Dave, but yeah, I think he's been a bit of a monster so far.
No, I'm just reminiscing that every time I see SS Friendship play, it makes me recognize how old I actually am. we used to play against each other a lot 3 years ago in Long Arena.
Yeah.
Top lane, it was fun. This man would like buy a lot of Aegis into a Gath on Ornn, he didn't give a damn. He's thoroughly fun to play against.
Well, I personally think Invul have come into this league criminally underrated by a lot of teams. Vilestorm taking the blast over. You don't want that smoke, buddy. SS Friendship going to be gifted over his 13th kill of the game. Absolutely massive numbers. He sees the Seraphine Victor, blast cones over, sees the Nasus, so he flashes back over and is like, actually, I'd rather fight those two.
My laser, please, thank you.
Oh, but you don't want to be there, buddy. That's rough.
This Baron is fun.
That's rough. That is going to be a second Baron for Invul. That's now nearly a 10,000 gold league. And what looked like towards the start as being one of the closest games, or the closest game of the day so far. Oh, the impale on the barcode! Ezzy!
Yeah, that
catching out InfoWars. That's going to be game after that pick, I would imagine. Yasuo down for the next, I believe, 50 seconds. That says pick onto Ben.
Yeah.
SS Friendship going godlike, going huge. The man is unchained today. Magnet Storm going to come down. Cataclysm onto SS Friendship. Vilestorm trying to get something back, but it's not going to be enough. Gale Force forward from Judgy Rocks, and he is going to pick up the kill onto the Jarvan. Gardevoir and Slimy Salah doing all they can, but they're caught in the gravity well. Can Invul find any more kills? They do find one. Trying to pick up the KDA, but Invul locking down a dominating victory, 12,000 gold